Thank you, Mr. President, council members. In the legislature, we get 5 minutes, but I'll take 2. I'm Assemblymember Lloyd Levine, and I wanted to come today to offer my support for this ordinance. We have been pursuing this in the state legislature, and it's a matter of great concern to me. We have a fiscal crisis here in California, as you know, both at the state and the local level. Each year we spend over $300 million on animal control services, primarily for the housing, care, feeding, and ultimately euthanization and disposal of animals. Now, I find that a fiscal catastrophe and a moral crisis. In California, and I don't know the LA shelters number specifically, but in California, we end up taking 1 million animals a year into shelters and killing over 500,000 of those, mostly adoptable animals. I also find that a moral crisis here in California. I urge you to strongly urge you to vote for this measure to begin to stem the tide. As I was explaining to Governor Schwarzenegger and his staff when I was talking to them about this measure, it's as if you've got a leaky pipe coming into your basement, and you get a bucket and you start bailing. And eventually that you're going to need to get a bigger bucket, and then maybe you get a friend with another bucket. And until you do something about that pipe leaking into your basement, you're just going to keep getting bigger and bigger buckets. And that's what we're doing here in Los Angeles and in California. The City Animal Services has opened some fabulous shelters. I've been to the opening of several of those. They're fantastic. But really what we're doing is just building bigger buckets. And what we need to do is stem the flow of the animals coming into the shelters, stem the unwanted animals running loose on the street, begin to get a handle on that, and then we'll address the fiscal problem that's associated with it. So I believe this is a great first step in the effort, and it really goes to help my measure at the state level. So I thank you, Mr. President and council members, and I strongly urge your support.